Hello everyone, welcome to our project video. Before we dive into the videos that we are going to discuss today, let me introduce our group first. So I'm Astria Sheila. You can call me Sheila.
Hello everyone, I'm Klinca Sepalina.
Hi, I'm Enjelika.
So today we will discuss the sociolinguistic phenomena that we found. This phenomenon is included in the topic of language and identity.
In this video, we will analyze the differences in accent in one language between three countries, the UK, Australia, and US. We took this video from the YouTube channel English with Lucy.
With this video, we conduct analysis with sociolinguistic, that is, language and identity. Before discussing the video, we read an article first. In the article, said that William Leboeuf conducted research on people in the island of Martha's Vineyard. In his research, he found that people there tend to pronounce words differently. The pronunciation is different from the American style or American standard. After doing further research, the pronunciation differences are influenced by age, economy, region, and ethnicity. Thus, this factor affect pronunciation in terms of group identification. The differences they have as a group of people living in one region will define their dialect to be their social identity from time to time. It can be said that language of the community is influenced by several factors that shape their identity.
The title of the video that we will analyze is One Language, Three Accents. In this video, there are three women who represented their country. There are Lucy from UK, Emma from Perth, Australia, and Vanessa from North Carolina in US. In the video, Lucy, as the host, will provide some pictures for the three of them to mention. They mention vocabulary according to their country. Lucy with British, Emma with Australian English, and Vanessa with American English. Dialects are variants of a language with clear differences in grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. Dialect is a part of a language, while the accent is the way of pronunciation in a particular language. The most prominent thing about the differences in speaking spelling between US, UK, and Australian English is the letter A with the letter R. In US English, the letter A is spelled as A. In some cases, it may sound like an A, with a barely audible E and distinctly audible A. The letter R in certain words, especially it is at the end of the word such as diver, bear, and so on, tends to be not very clearly pronounced, so the sounds becomes like dive or bear and so on. But the R is clearer.
UK English, as with Australian English, pronounce R the same as the letter, which is A. What distinguishes it from Australian English lies in the spelling of the letter R. If there is no vowel before the R, then the letter R is not spelled. For example, mushroom, which has no H before the R. R is not spelled. UK English is also aware of the intrusive R phenomenon, namely the letter R, which is intentionally added and spelled clearly between words ending in a vowel and the next word starting with a vowel, such as China and where's the word China, and it's a vowel. The letter A and N start with the letter A too. So China is spelled like China or China. Australian English is the clearest English when it comes to both A and R pronunciation. Regarding the letter A, what makes Australian English different from the UK English closest to it is when it spells word that contain day, such as g'day. How are you today? Which sound like g'day. How are you today? Sometimes people mistakenly hear it as today, to die, and others. Regarding the letter R, Australian English always spells it completely and clearly, especially when the R is in the middle of a word and there is a vowel before the R. For example, bird has I before R and start has A before R. So the letter R is still spelled in these two examples.
So from the video, this is a vocabulary table between the three countries, UK, US, and Australian, mentioned in the video. There are chips, and then French fries, biscuit, lorry or truck, sweet, and then swimming suit, forest, toilet, apartment, supermarket, comforter, pants, flip-flop, and then peppers, petrol station, sidewalk, and rainboot.
From the video, it can be seen that the dialects based on the vocabulary of the three countries have different vocabularies. The vocabulary of Australian and British English tends to be similar than American. For example, biscuits, petrol stations, chips, hot fries, supermarkets, cozy, and etc.
From the video, we also see that in one country, they also have different vocabularies according to the part of the region where they live. Such as in Australia, swimsuits have several vocabularies. There are thongs in Melbourne, cozies are costumes in Sydney, and swimmers are bathers for the more commonly used in there. And then this difference in vocabulary can lead to misunderstanding of the meaning of the word. For example, when an Australian is looking for flip-flop and then she asks to her UK friends and say that, did you see my thongs? Did you see my thongs? And her friend who is from the UK will think that she is looking for underwear, because in the UK, thongs have a meaning like G-string, which is a type of underwear where there is just one string at the back, or we can call it beginning. It means that only Australians know about the word, so it is the identity of Australian.
Based on the analysis before, it can be concluded that there are quite striking differences from each region, in which 3 of them use English in their daily lives. As stated by William Lab earlier, the language identities are influenced by age, economy, region, and ethnicity, which in here we can decide that the region is the most influential factor for these 3 accents.